Devon Levesque. I'm a partner at Performance House, and I'm running the New York Marathon in a bear crawl. That's never happened before. It's never been done. I'm doing this for a cause, for mental health. I want to bring awareness to suicide and show people that you can do things that you think are impossible. I've never done a marathon, I've never done a Spartan race, I've never done any competition outside of college football.
When Devon first told me he was doing the bear crawl for the New York City Marathon, I was taken back for a minute, but I mean, that's also Devon. He's just a ball of energy.
A proper bear crawl is where you're on all fours, your back is straight and parallel to the floor, and you're actually going in a slow motion. If you put a glass of wine on your back, you don't want the glass of wine to fall. I think a bear crawl is one of the best exercises that you can do for full body. It's hitting your quads, it's really hitting your core, your shoulders, it's full body. I would say my training style is very animalistic. I try to not wear shoes when I train. I try to be on my hands as much as possible. I think that develops a different type of mentality with your brain. I want to be just as comfortable on all fours as I am on two. I don't think anyone has the exact only way to train. It's not like someone has a book that they found in a cave and they're the only person that has that knowledge.
I've partnered with FitOps, which is an organization dedicated to helping veterans cope with their mental health through fitness.
My whole mission with FitOps is to reduce veteran suicide down to the normal level of average citizens.
When I talked to Matt about the FitOps, I started hearing more and more about how veterans come back and they survive war, but they can't seem to survive at home. It immediately clicked in my brain that that's what happened to my father. He wasn't a veteran, but he went through that exact same thing.
The New York Marathon has a high amount of visibility, and I believe that Devon is going to bring a lot of eyes to the foundation and help people understand what our mission is.
I'm bear crawling the New York Marathon to raise awareness and for my father who committed suicide when I was 16. My dad was the most heroic, giving, loving person I've ever met. He was like that guy that would always go the extra mile for someone. He's just a super good dude. I started noticing his mental health when I was about 14. My parents were going through a divorce. It's just a stressful state, and I was watching the whole thing happen. It was constant crushing, and it's almost like he could never come up and take a breath.
I just don't think anyone should have to go through that or have to watch someone go through that.
When I was 16, I was at driver's ed, and my friend's mom came and picked me up, and he was supposed to pick me up, and I was like, where's my dad? And it took her 5 minutes to tell me, and she's like, your dad died. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I found out later when I got to my house that he jumped in front of a truck on the highway. What would my dad say if he knew I was doing the marathon? He would probably walk beside me the whole time and definitely push me and train me, for sure, yeah. Sorry.
Let's go.
Good.
I have an army of people helping me prepare for this. Acupuncture, training, cupping, sports massage therapy. I'm trying to constantly recover. I'm trying to constantly push my body more and more each week.
Devon needs to build up enough arm and shoulder strength to endure 26 miles. So I'm trying to help come up with a sustainable way to build up his shoulders and his arms. It's really just how to program his training so that it's able to build, recover, and then build. It seems like when his shoulder's not strong enough, his wrist ends up taking too much weight. And when that happens, the skin gets taken off.
Ooh, that's not good.
This is burn cream. And then sometimes I put zinc cream on it, hardens the calluses and the cuts. In a perfect world, my hand turns into a paw. If the race gets canceled because of coronavirus, I'm still doing 26.2 miles on all fours on November 1st.